I'm Stephanie with CornellRadio.com. We're here at Cayuga Sound Music Festival with Ben from Jukebox the Ghost.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going great. So, is this your first time in Ithaca, being up here in upstate New York?
No, we played in Ithaca a bunch. We played the Haunt and have been for years, but usually when we're here the weather's so bad we never get to see anything, so this is nice.
How's it been being outside as opposed to like on an indoor stage?
It's so much nicer, and that it's whatever 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we're done, so I just get to hang out now, see some music.
So how's the crowd in Ithaca? Like, do you think like the crowd here has been like energetic, excited? Because I know festival crowds can kind of be like different than indoor.
Oh yeah, no, there's a great crowd. It's a great crowd, and we played last night at the Haunt too, and that was a great crowd. It's sort of a party town, as you probably know, so it was great.
Do you have any crazy like show stories that are school appropriate that you can tell?
I mean, we've been touring for so long that when we started, we were in like a minivan with just 3 seats and sleeping on the floor of that, miserable. And there's one where we had a show in San Francisco and then 4 days to get to New York, and about 7 hours into the drive the car broke down, got stuck on the Utah-Nevada border for like 2.5 days. When we fixed it, we realized we had 29 hours to make a 28-hour drive to make it to our set time. Wow. And so just drove without stopping. It was horrible, like through the mountains, 2 snowstorms, Chicago rush hour, and somehow made it to the show and played, and it was definitely not worth it, but that's the things you do when you're trying to make it as a band. So,
right.
Yeah.
On tour, if you're touring for a long time, you get kind of tired. Do you have any tour rituals to keep yourself like energized on the road?
I play pinball a lot. That's my like secret game, because you can always find some like crappy bar with a pinball machine, and if you've just been like in the car all day and miserable and there's nowhere to go, I'll just like find a machine and play for like an hour.
Is that easy to do when you're like in a rural area to find a pinball machine?
Rarely. We don't play in a lot of rural areas, so but you can like. There are websites and you find out where the pinball machines are in every city. It's this whole world, it's whole subculture. So that's something I like to do on tour.
That's awesome. What would you tell a younger version of yourself about touring and being on a band? Like, what would you like to say to yourself early on?
You don't have to drink the whole time. That's really the main thing, because I think when you're starting out as a band, there's free beer or drinks all the time, and you just feel like crap all the time. So I don't even drink on the road anymore. So I wish I could tell my 21-year-old self, like, don't worry about it. It's really not worth it. Yeah.
Let's see. Are there any bands that you are excited to see tonight?
Ex-Ambassadors, they're old pals, and super excited to see them. Margaret Glaspie is playing now. Seen a bit of her, and so I'm excited. So yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thanks, you too.